I did an Inferno match where they lit me on fire, and then I came back as a grotesque thing.
I came back as Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
We move into the next match, which is our first non-Royal Rumble match. This is Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a Mountain Dew Pitch Black match.
Mm-hmm.
So, what, you may ask, is a Mountain Dew Pitch Black match? Well, it is a match with
None of us
a black
predicted
light.
how they fucking did that.
Yeah, so it's a match. They have a black light. The ropes were glowing in the dark. LA Knight's gear was glowing in the dark. Bray Wyatt had
Ruins and shit on his face.
yeah, he had face paint on that was glowing in the dark. So the
Like-
whole match was this.
When the lights were on, or he looked like a raccoon. It looked like he was stealing Valhalla's gimmick.
Yeah, it was weird how he came out.
Yeah, just very
And
vanilla.
then when the lights went out and he had all that extra shit on, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Because does that mean he's gonna wrestle with like a black light forever now? Like, why does the motherfucker always need mood lighting? It's like Sin Cara.
I think this was just because it was the Mountain Dew match or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't really get into this match.
It was really
because
quick.
Because of the lighting
Yeah.
situation.
It looked like fucking Batman Forever, man. How it was all very neon and just distracting.
Yes, exactly what it was. Yes. Yeah, it was a quick match. I don't even know how long it took. Bray Wyatt wins with a Sister Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was kind of like a simplistic, quick finish.
Boy, were you wrong.
And I put in there, it was just one Sister Abigail.
Okay.
And I put in there, in my notes, Bray Wyatt's entrance felt longer than the match was.
Yeah.
And I was honestly, I was let down on this match because of everything that was going on.
Okay.
But then we get to post-match. Well, do you have any thoughts on the match itself?
I thought it was going to be stupid. It lived up to that expectation. I didn't think in a million years that they would like resort to a fucking blacklight though. I mean, I guess on paper it sounds good, but like once you see it, again, it looked like fucking Batman Forever. And if you look at the first like the Michael Keaton Batman movies, in comparison to the I think it's Jerry Bruckheimer. He did Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, especially Batman Forever. It's that fucking neon, like comic book looking shit, and just looks phony. And visually, it's nice, but in terms of like a serious story, it doesn't work at all. And I'm sure the people there may have had a headache.
Yeah, I hope that concept never comes back ever again.
No, and that's the thing with him, man. They're always giving him weird fucking concepts, and they don't work.
Oh, that wasn't his concept. That was the Mountain Dew sponsored thing.
You don't think he had a hand in having the
be.
black light? Oh, let's do a pitch black match, son.
Man.
I did the Firefly Funhouse, son.
Wow.
Like, it's always something stupid with him, man.
Well,
something, because when he was just with the Wyatt family and doing that Eater of World shit, like, that was fine, but that something clicked in his head where he's like, no, you know what? I need mood lighting. I need masks. I need supporting characters. I need neon.
He did say in an interview this weekend, he said that the Fiend character's dead, and he can't do the Eater of Worlds Hawaiian shirt Bray Wyatt. He can't do that Bray Wyatt without Brody Lee or Luke Harper, who he was back then. You know, since he's passed away, he can't do that gimmick anymore.
Okay.
And the Fiend died at WrestleMania.
Okay.
So
so his solution is to come out looking like a raccoon at worst, and at best wrestle in blacklight where he has runes on his face.
That wasn't him. That was the Mountain Dew sponsorship. It's the same reason the Miz was getting eaten by zombies on television. His next match, we'll see if there's. I'm just saying, don't judge.
I promise you, there'll be fucking mood lighting.
Well, as long as there's not black light. Mood lighting and black lighting is two different things.
You're
I don't want to see that black light ever again.
You don't remember that red mist light?
Yeah,
where it looked
I'd
like
take that over the.
No, that's just as annoying. Looks like he's developing.
I'd take that over the neon.
I think it's just as bad. Actually, the only thing I liked was the way that LA Knight's gear looked. The yellow. I thought that looked really nice.
Just on the mood lighting thing, I always thought it was hokey. Any of it.
Moonlight? Of course.
Like, even when Sin Cara had it, I thought it was the most ridiculous thing. I was like, yeah, he's like, as soon as he was the first one I like remember that whole mood lighting thing happening for. And
Yeah.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, well, he's clearly never going to be a champion with this shit.
Yeah, he always wrestled in that blue and gold mood lighting. And I don't know if it was to hide the fact that he couldn't fucking jump over the top rope.
Oh man, he was probably the worst
Yeah,
letdown.
Yeah.
You know, because they hyped him up so much.
they sure did.
Oh, he's supposed to be the next Rey Mysterio, and then, yeah, he's just botching left and right. So much so they switched him out. Like they switched the actual Sin Cara character out
Yeah.
and had a different person playing him. So yeah, post match.
Fun fact, the guy that took over for Sin Cara, he's the reason why. Remember the Vaudevillains?
Yeah.
The smaller one with the better mustache, he was released because he got into a fight with Sin Cara.
Oh, well there you go.
Not Aiden English, the other guy.
Yeah. I don't remember his name. Oddly enough, I only remember Aiden English too. I have it on the top of my head, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, something Gotch.
Simon. There you go.
Is it Simon Gotch?
Simon. Yeah.
Okay.
See? There you go. Just needed
teamwork.
a little help. Yeah, so the post match
Oh,
of
back to
the
this
Bray
shit.
Wyatt match. Post match, Bray Wyatt goes into the corner. As you thought it was over, but it wasn't. So Bray Wyatt goes into the corner. He's gonna do his little spider thing where he hangs off the ropes and looks upside down. And when he does so, he's wearing a. Now, it was dark, so I should preface that. But I think it was a red and black mask. And then he also had red contacts in. But again, the neon light's still there, so
Right.
you can imagine that there's a lot going on.
It looked like a Mortis mask.
Yeah, and LA Knight, he now has a also glow in the dark kendo stick, and
'Cause
he's
why
hitting
not?
Bray Wyatt. Yeah, he's hitting Bray Wyatt in the head with this kendo stick
That's glow in the dark.
that's glow in the dark. Bray Wyatt no selling it in his red mask that is red and black mask that's also glowing in the dark. And he walks Bray Wyatt to the entrance, or not to the entrance, but kind of like off to the side of the entrance, where there's this big black box, and on top of that box is Uncle Howdy, who who jumps off the box. Oh, by the way, Bray Wyatt at some point he got control of LA Knight and knocked him down, so he's laying on the ground.
Well, as he was
In
climbing, so LA Knight's hitting him repeatedly with the glow in the dark kendo sticks and his glow in the dark mask. But
That he's not selling.
yeah, Wyatt's just he keeps going forward like Jason, and then as soon as he gets within arm's reach, he just gets him in the mandible claw.
Yeah, so he incapacitates LA Knight. He's now laying down on top of this box, Uncle Howdy. And then from the heavens, Uncle Howdy gives the elbow drop to LA Knight. And then as he makes contact, and I put that in quotes, let me talk about that. But as he makes contact, Pyro shoots up flames, and I got this big explosion thing happening. And then after after the explosion, you see the live adaptation of the Firefly Funhouse characters on top of that box, and they're all looking on.
Yep.
Yeah. And then McAfee even says, "What the hell did I just see?"
So what? It took McAfee.
He was being real. He was like, "What the hell did I just see?" And I couldn't. You know, I am the sports entertainer of the two of us, but I can't even tell you what this was.
So
But it'll be memorable.
when do
I
you
can
think
tell you
LA
that.
Knight? When do you think LA Knight's going to wrestle Roman Reigns for the title?
I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't think he will either because of this shit. There's no fucking way he bounces back from getting fucking exploded by a fucking masked man that does the shocker gesture every week.
Well,
And he just did a glow in the dark match with a fucking glow in the dark idiot in mood lighting.
well, you asked me when he was going to wrestle Roman Reigns for the title, and I said I don't think he will. That doesn't mean I think he's buried, because I
Oh,
think
he's
he's going to
buried.
win.
He literally got
predict-
exploded
Well,
while
I
farm
think he's going to
animals,
win.
while Funny Farm just looks on.
Well, I still think he's going to win Money in the Bank, and
I
he's
no.
going to So that's why I say I don't know if he's going to cash in on Roman Reigns because, you know, he's going to win Money in the Bank. He's going to have the contract, but is Roman Reigns going to have the titles at that point?
I'd almost bet money LA Knight's not gonna win Money in the Bank.
Then who is?
Not LA Knight.
Who is?
If I were
You
to
can't just say.
if I were to say right now, it'd be Sami Zayn.
Well, you know, Money in the Bank's like all the way in July.
They're trying to get to that 1,000 days, aren't they?
Yeah, they're about to be at. Well, no, around WrestleMania, I think they'll be 900 something.
Yeah, it won't be 1,000.
I know it won't be 1,000, which tells you where I already predict that WrestleMania main event's going. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this.
All right, let's just move on. It was stupid.
This section.
So disappointing. Like, remember when he came and it was so exciting because he came back and he's not going to be hampered by Vince's visions and his constrictions anymore. Well, if this is him fucking unfettered, take him back.
A lot of people are down on this. I'm down on Bray Wyatt as a whole, but I still think he's going to be in the most talked about segment each pay-per-view, each time he's wrestling.
Just because it's the most talked about doesn't mean it's the best. He was in the most talked about segments when he was in the Fiend too, and that wasn't good shit.
Well, and I think I believe I've been the one that says we don't need him wrestling because his character is above wrestling.
Actually, I said
now
you needed
see-
to start a podcast because all he wants to do is yap his gums, and then he wants to do some spooky shit and mood lighting with glow-in-the-dark objects.
Well,
farm
now
animals.
you see what happens when we get in the ring.
And exploding boxes.
Yeah, you see what happens when we get in the ring. We get this. So back when he was talking, it was a lot better.
I guess I can't disagree with that.